Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing on lichess.org in another Bullet Arena tournament. This is the hourly tournament. It's 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're about to roll here in a few seconds. So, not that many players in right now, but you know how it is. They always join as soon as the tournament starts or is about to start. Had a lot of fun with these over the last few days, and I guess the pairing algorithms have changed a little bit, where I know Ornikar, aka Tybalt, um, the head lichess guy, is changing them a little bit so that the top players get paired against each other. So we'll see if that's the case. He's got a nice guinea pig in me. You can just watch my videos every day and see what happens. Okay, so I'm playing unicorns in the first round of this one. This is Hematite Brown from my channel, National Master. I'm just going to play something offbeat against him. Let's go rook b1 and try to go for b4 and a4, b5. I think Unicorns has been, I don't want to say stalking, but he's definitely been trying to hunt me down in these tournaments. You can confirm, Hematite Brown, if that's the case, but I feel like you've been trying to get a crack at me. It's all in good fun, though. That's what these tournaments are about. So his knight is a little bit stranded on a5. I'm not sure if I'm able to exploit that somehow. Let's just go bishop d2. Puts his knight there. Okay, let's jump in. I'm attacking his knight on a5 now. Now I have knight b6. I'm attacking this, and he's possibly losing in exchange. Actually, how does he even defend this? He has to play knight b7, but I take on a8. He takes with his queen. Then I can drive away this knight and take on c6. So, yeah, he just decides to sacrifice something, but this is not good. This is for sure a concession. Okay, let's bring this over here. And, yeah, I don't think d5 will work out too well. Let's take this way. Maybe, yeah, you can't even play rook c8. So let's just give it a check. Go bishop f4. He's caught in a little crossfire. Okay, we'll do this. I think just taking is fine. Let's hide our king. I control this diagonal nicely, so he's not going to surprise me with a check or anything. We'll drop this back. Looks like he resigned. So back to tournament. We're in the lead. A couple people won, and we have 15 players in the event as of now. Some games finishing. Pinchy. Pinchy, I think, is a subscriber. He said in the chat that he doesn't particularly like Bullet, but he was willing to play because of me, which was very flattering. I always push people to do their best, you know? Try new things. Take risks in life, like play a Bullet tournament. Why not, right? Okay, let's go here. If he takes, I'm going to take with the G-pawn and open the G-file. I'm playing for an attack. None of this Mickey Mouse knight takes f6 stuff. Okay, now I have this, and if he moves the knight to defend, I have bishop takes h2, so I win an exchange. I want to take on g3 and just mate him, but I don't think that works out incredibly well. I'll just hide my king for now. Maybe c5? I think I can do this. And if he takes and then plays bishop f4, I have e5. h7 is hanging, though. Well, this trade is fine by me. Let's go knight d5 now, because I'm attacking e3 and also c3. h7 is still hanging, but I don't think it really matters. I mean, if he takes h7, a move like queen c5 is killer. Threatening discoveries against his king. Now I have this check. And that's going to be mate. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Not quite yet. Let's go here. He has a few checks. Yeah. He had queen g8. Queen g8 actually might have been interesting, because after king here, he would have had queen takes f7. Sorry, I have to close the board right away and go back to the tournament. Otherwise, I would have analyzed that. So we won our first two games, so we're in double territory. Once you win your first two, you're eligible for double points. So now we can start getting 4 points per game. That's when you really rack up the big scores. Okay, let's go bishop f5. So long as he's playing it a little passively. he can go queen a4 and try to put a lot of pressure on this guy. This is all right. I mean, he doesn't have a good way to continue with the pressure, I don't believe. So now I'll just develop my dark square bishop and castle. Yeah, and I think his strategy, at least in the opening, has somewhat backfired. I'm not a big fan for white, at least, of locking in the dark square bishop. Let's go c4. This is cramping him. It's hard for him to move because of this weak b-pawn. Let's do this. And he can't play e4 so easily once again. Let's go here. And then my plan is maybe to move this bishop out of the way. Let's go bishop e7. I'm attacking b2 again. I'll take this guy. Let's see if he trades on f6. I have a feeling he will. Nope, bishop b4. Okay, let's take. You can take on f6 and like mess up my pawns now. He doesn't do that. Okay, let's go here. Rook a6 maybe? Rook a6, queen b8. I can go rook b1. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff. Try to simplify a bit. My c-pawn is dangerous. He's got to watch that like a hawk. Okay, I can go after his d-pawn now. I can give it check. Yeah, now I'm just winning. Checkmate. Okay, back to tournament. X scores. Who's our competition? X scores. Oh, and we're playing him. Okay, so I think that's the pairing algorithm in action right there, because previously I sometimes haven't played people who are like equal or even right below me or ahead of me in the standings. So it's good that they force a confrontation early on. I'd like to see that. Okay, I'll play e4 and open this up. If he takes on e4, I'll take on c6 and then take back with the knight. You never know, this player might be like better than their rating suggests. I ran into this yesterday with a guy named Prow. He turned out to be, I think, a lot stronger than his rating indicated. Let's go here. And if he trades, and then we trade on d1, he can't take on h7, because I have bishop takes h7, which he fell right into. So now I'm up some material. He needs to open his light square bishop. Well, actually, okay, well, winning his bishop now. Back to tournament. Okay, so that was a crucial victory because we stopped him from doubling. We sent him back down to 0, and he's got to start back over if he wants to start a doubling streak. And we're still doubling ourselves. And actually, we're the only one in doubling territory right now. So this is good. A little bit weaker of a tournament compared to yesterday. Kind of just luck of the draw. But Unicorns, I guess, is our biggest rival. There was a 2300 Flaneur, so we'll have to watch him. He joined a little bit late. Just waiting to be paired right now. Still a lot of time left in this tournament, 22 minutes. Patton, okay. This guy also. I didn't notice him till now. And we're playing him. All right, Scandi time. Scandi it up. I'll go e5 against that. Ooh, okay, he takes with his queen. I almost blundered my queen. I was just expecting him to take the pawn. So, all right, now I'm threatening to take on f3 and take on d4, which I can do now. Let's go here, and maybe I'll take and really kind of take it to him with this pawn structure. He has a very weak pawn structure now. Okay, let's go knight f6, and yeah, I'm liking this position a lot already. Let's go here. He can bring his rook into e7. This will not be good, as I win another pawn. He can't invade anywhere. Let's go h5. We'll bring our king up. Go after his a-pawn. Go after his c-pawn. Yeah, we'll take here. And I think pushing these pawns is fine. Yeah, he can try to win something over there, but he's not even remotely close enough to catch me. Okay, where's my checkmate? I'll just bring this closer. I didn't see a mate, so we'll check here. All right, so crucial victory right there over a rival who went berserk in his first game. Actually, his first 2 games. So we dropped him back down to 0. No doubling for you, Patton. NXRC. Let's go knight f3 against him. My go-to bullet opening, knight f3 on move 1. It's flexible. It throws people off. They can't play their usual system sometimes against knight f3. It's more of a transpositional device. Oh. We're playing a delayed exchange variation. So I've actually gained a tempo compared to a normal exchange. I've castled. Usually white has not castled by now. Okay, let's go bishop g5. If he goes h6, I'll take, and then I'll plop the knight on d5 again. Let's go here. I think I can do this. Go rook f d1. He needs to get out of the pin, is what he really needs to do. Or play h6, yeah. That's an exchange. We'll go here. If he plays knight c5, I have b4. So I really want to get these pawns rolling. Okay, these pawns look fantastic for us. I can just keep pushing. Don't even worry about this bishop for now. Let's go bishop f3. These pawns have such potential energy once they're unleashed. I mean, I don't really even need my bishop in this position. That's how strong these pawns are. Okay, just take and then promote. Let's go for another one. Why not? All right. So we're at 20 points. We've opened up a wide lead. Unicorns is still in, though. He's in doubling territory. Spab is our next opponent. I like to go queen d5 against this line. Go queen a5. Knight f6. He's choosing a pretty simplistic setup. Not aspiring to any advantage. If b4, I can play bishop takes b4, actually. Go here and try to get him to be the one to exchange. I like having this pawn coming to g6. I think it's helpful. Rook a d8. This is a really normal looking position. Let's just go back queen back to c7. Not a whole lot going on here, honestly. Let's go here. Let's pop our queen out. Just remind him that b2 is kind of weak. Let's go to rook d5. Do I want to do this? Okay, we'll do it. This looks kind of weird, but maybe it's okay. I'll take this pawn. I'm slightly worried that he might win my rook somehow. Like g4. g4 is definitely possible. But in the meantime, I'm taking all these pawns. All right, let's just do this. We'll sack the exchange. His queen is like now trapped, though. Yeah, he's self-trapped his queen. He had to take with a pawn there. Okay, back to tournament. Victory against Spab. I'm probably headed for another game with unicorns pretty soon. Okay, let's go d4 on this one. NXRC. Plays the Marshall defense. This is not a good move. Knight f3 is the best move in this position because if you go e4 directly, they can play knight f6 followed by e5. So it's best avoided by doing it like this. Go here. I'm threatening bishop takes f7 now, which he fell into. Common trap. And he just resigned. He was disgusted with himself. Good for us. Quick victory. Okay, Flaneur. This guy's fairly high rated, so let's proceed with caution. Win or a draw would be good for us. Okay, he meant to play b5 right there, I'm pretty certain. Let's go castles. We'll try to advance in the center. Maybe rook e1 first. a3. I think bishop f4 is plenty fine. He'll have trouble playing the traditional c5 break, I believe, in this one. Let's go knight d2. Nevertheless, his position is probably fine. I might have a tiny, tiny edge right now. If he gets c5, though, yeah, this is a move I should have probably tried to prevent somehow. Let's take this way. Yeah, it's hard to defend e4 a little bit. Let's go here. Maybe f3. Ah, he's coming there. Yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't see that. Didn't see that. All right, so I'm going to be going down a piece now. Playing for back rank shenanigans that don't really work too well. Put his bishop on d4. I'll go try and harass it. That's about all I can do right now. Ooh, he gave me this. That was an unnecessary thing that he gave me. Okay, I'll go here. Try to preserve my b pawn at least. Maybe I can win this. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Wow. Okay. Unbelievable that he would even give us this opportunity. I'll just do this. Oh. First, let's secure the draw. I'm so slow. All right, I got the checkmate. That was an incredibly lucky game. Yeah, I was completely busted there down a piece, and he just fell for my only tactic in the position. So he actually didn't really have that good of a score going, but that was very fortunate for us. Oh, you just resigned? Okay. That's kind of lame. That guy didn't even play a move, just resigned. Yeah, that was crucial. What does this mean? I think that means he withdrew. Actually, that player that I just played. Okay, so a 16-11 opponents. Let's go c4, d5. This is very similar to that other line, that martial defense I was talking about. In fact, it kind of transposes now. So easy advantage for white. We occupy the center. Black has nothing to show for that. Let's go rook e1. Let's go bishop back to d3. I think I'm going to play e5 and stick my knight on e4. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this and then try to go for queen d3. Maybe not yet, though. I think he's expecting me to do it. So let's keep him in suspense for a little bit. And we'll target this h-pawn. Maybe h4, h5. It's hard for him. Thinking maybe knight h2 to g4, and then stick the other knight in on f6, one of the knights. If he goes king e7, I have queen c5. Yeah, this is pretty much desperation from him. If queen e7, I have knight takes f6. So he's got to be super duper careful. Okay, let's go for maximum open lines. Can't take me because of this. So I'm hitting his rook. And he dropped the rook. There's too much pressure. He's going to lose something in that situation at some point. Now I'm threatening knight g6. And he fell for it. Can remove that. Okay. Yeah, black's king was far too weak in that one. National Master Improving Skill is playing. He jumped in the tournament kind of late, but maybe we'll play him. Still got a little over 10 minutes left. Unicorns, again. I get white against him every time. Interesting how that works out. Let's go d4. You can play the knight to a5. This is a system that's probably pretty okay for black. Don't really know much about it. Let's go h3. Maybe he'll play h4. Well, we'll play h4 ourselves just to discourage him from doing something like that. Go b3. That way I can move this knight without having to worry about my c-pawn. Okay, let's take now. We'll send our knight into g5. He can send his into that square. Maybe he'll go bishop f5. I don't know. Let's go here to protect f2. It's an interesting position. He should probably play b5. Plays b6. Maybe that was a slip. I don't know. Not sure. Okay, let's go b4. I wasn't sure how to proceed. I have some pressure against this. It's actually a fairly complicated scenario, though. Some pressure. Guess I can take that. Attacking his knight now. Let's go here. He can bring his knight to c5, perhaps. Let's go f4. If he takes, I can take on d4. Is the idea. And then if he takes there, I have this move, and I'm winning f6. Oh, no, I'm not winning f6. Never mind. Forget I said that. Now I want to win e3. I shouldn't have let that pawn survive. Down on time. No trade. Okay, let's do this. We got to do something. It's time to move fast. And he wasn't sure what to do. Yeah, he just blundered big time. Ouch. Okay. Sorry, unicorns. Yeah, that was a pretty brutal loss for him. I'm not sure I didn't take his e-pawn. That would have been much better. All right, we've got a real nice lead. We've doubled up the field right now. Chess KS. The bird opening. We know what to do against the bird. I like developing the knight through h6 against this stonewall type setup. He dropped a bishop. That's helpful for us. So 48 points with about 9 minutes remaining. Lots of familiar faces I see. Ron Depp, that's another guy who I remember playing the other day. Let's go knight f3. Young Grasshopper. Let me show you the ways, young Grasshopper. You can play the note boom variation. Does not. He's playing some wacky line where he's moving a lot of pawns. Okay, e4. We got to open this baby up. Let's go h4. We're going h5. Right at their king. Even if I lose a pawn, it's totally worth it. Okay, let's go here. I kind of envision a future sacrifice on g6 maybe. Also capturing several times on d5 is probably good. If he plays f5, I'm just crashing through on g5. Let's go here, kind of eyeing that knight. So now I'm threatening maybe to take. Okay, let's go here. Now I can do this. And if he takes here, I have take on h7. King f7, I get my queen in. He has to run. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play that move, though. Because if queen e7, he was just going to get annihilated. Let's do this. Now I'm threatening queen g6. Yeah, and this is not going to hold for him. Where's my mate? Don't see the mate. Well, we'll just castle because I don't see a mate. Maybe a rook lift. It's highly unpleasant when you're in the midst of defending against a strong attack and your opponent just plays like a casual move like castles. That's not exactly what you want to see. So now we're threatening rook f3. This king is far too open. Okay, we can just take that. If he takes h3, it's no problem. Okay, 52 points. 6 minutes remaining. Ron Depp. Yesterday, Ron Depp said he was, quote, as nervous as a schoolgirl, or shaking like a schoolgirl. Something like that, when he was playing against me. And he said that affected his performance. So, hope you're a little more steady today, Ron Depp. It's all for fun. You can't really take bullet too seriously. If you do, then you're just setting yourself up to have a bad time. Let's go bishop g6, sure. He hung his queen. I get a lot of free points off of just hanging stuff. It's happening a lot on lichess, actually. Like, I feel like I've been pretty fortunate to target my opponent's pre-moves, basically. Like, I'll play a move often that I feel like will catch them making some, like, pre-moves type decision. and then they'll lose because of that. Not sure why he's playing on, but yeah, I had checkmate. He resigned. Okay, 56 points, 5 minutes remaining. Should I go berserk in these last few games? No, I can't do that against like 2,000 rated players. They're too good. Let's go back. I don't want to trade that knight. This actually is like not a completely terrible gambit for black in bullet. If I had taken on c6, he gets some open lines to work with. I mean, yeah, it's pretty bad, but in bullet, it's like it's not losing. So maybe queen b3. Nope. Okay, let's go knight. Let's go here. If he takes, I have queen b3. So now I'm hitting f7. Good stuff. Okay, let's take. Maybe he's going to swing his rook over to attack me. Let's go d5. And then knight or queen back here. He wants to attack the g2 pawn, but he's not going to get too far, especially when he hangs pieces. All right, that was a joke move. I'm pretty sure he did that intentionally. He fell on his own sword. So we have 60 points, and yeah, we are running away with this one, folks. What does the green bar mean? I think the green bar is your lead you have in the tournament. So this is NM Improving Skill, who I saw streaming not long ago. National Master. Let's go d5. I'm okay with a trade, I guess. Ooh, I actually just drew an arrow right there. Tybalt told me that you can draw arrows by right-clicking or right-click dragging to draw an arrow. So I'll have to remember to take advantage of that resource. So I'm trying to defend e4 right now. Also, maybe the possibility of knight c4 is kind of annoying for him. This should win me some material. The d6 pawn is tender. Okay, so he's just going for counterplay. Now I can take this. This bishop is on the verge of getting trapped. Not quite there. I don't like that move I just played. I'm going to go back. Try to do some sort of trade. Well, let's castle queenside. I think this is safe. You can swing his rook over to c8, but I have king b1. Maybe here. Knight b5. We're going to get in with this knight. Go here. Go here. Threatening queen c8. Yeah, and there goes the neighborhood. 64 points. A few minutes remaining. I've also got a lot of games in this session because some of these short ones where they just like resigned or, you know, lost really quickly. Probably have time for 2 more games, maybe, depending upon when we get paired and how long the game lasts. Next one is against Patton, 1947. We are playing a QGD. Fairly, not boring opening, but I don't know. There's more exciting openings in chess. Let's take with the bishop, sure. We'll drop this back. Maybe I'll be looking to play e4. I don't know. Let's go here and take with the queen, should he capture. Let's go b4. At least I can, if he wants to play c5, make him pay a penalty. This is kind of a funny move. So he's pinned down here. Let's go knight d6. Maybe I can use all this time that I'm gaining to transfer my knight to an attacking square. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Now I can come in. Yeah, this is bad for him. Resigned. Okay. That was a nifty move, knight b5. Looks like we'll get one more game. Unicorns. I'm always white against him. It's just some reason, just always white. He's playing h5. He's using the the tilt strategy, the rage strategy. Sorry, unicorns. Didn't know you were so mad. I can take here. Ha. I got you. Caught you in your... Isn't this a good move? He has to play knight c6 now. Now I take here. He's pinned. Also d5 is coming. I actually didn't see rook takes e4, but it's not going to matter. He's losing the house. Yeah, we had 4 wins against unicorns this tournament, and I think I was white in every single game. Still time maybe for one more game. I have 72 points. So yeah, Tony, I know you missed it, man. It was a lot of fun. We'll give our regrets to unicorns. All right. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this one. This one was pretty fun. I mean, it's fun when you win all your games, but would have been even more competitive, I think, if like this guy improving skill was in there from the beginning. Also, maybe that Flaneur guy, like he was beating me in our game. I was just down a piece to him. Definitely should have lost that. Pretty good turnout though, 60 players, and we got 72 points. So it was fun. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more bullet action. Talk to you guys later. Bye.